Finally, the UK government updated its portal based on the new changes they have announced. So today I'm going to go through the list of the changes they have announced and how the portal is updated, because some of you already asked me where to look at these jobs which are still eligible for skill visa versus the jobs which are not eligible for skill visa versus the jobs which are listed in temporary shortage occupation list and the immigration salary list. So I'm going to show you all with a demo now. So make sure you stick with me till the end of this video. So just a quick summary. What are the changes which is implemented from 22nd of July? The skill level requirements to sponsor the new skilled worker visa is increased to RQF level 6. 111 jobs no longer qualify for skill visa. So it's not 180 jobs. They had confirmed 111 jobs. And those already on the skilled worker visa, you can still extend your visa. So there's no problem at all. You can also take supplementary employment. And some jobs that no longer meet the new skills threshold for skilled worker visa qualify for new temporary shortage occupation list, which I'm going to show you now. Government has provided different links. These are big list to go through with different tables and around 171 pages. But out of that, the most important and useful information that I found was this one, which I'm going to show you. So the list of jobs which they have published, they have categorized in 3 levels. The first category, they are calling it higher skill, which is open to sponsorship for all. Second, they have categorized as medium skill, which means if you are extending your visa, it is categorized as medium skill on jobs such as, say, which is listed on immigration salary list or temporary shortage occupation list. Now, for medium skill, so what does it mean? So say you were a data analyst, your visa was issued 2 years ago. So if you have to renew your visa, you can still do that under medium skill because those jobs are now moved to temporary shortage occupation list. So you are allowed to renew your visa. And also for people, say today, if you happen to get a job as a data analyst, you can still be sponsored by your employer. However, because we know that temporary shortage occupation list is only for a limited time by 2026, that's why they have categorized it as medium skill. And the third one is ineligible. These are the jobs which are removed, which is 111 jobs. It means you no longer are eligible for sponsorship. So let's have a quick demo so that you understand it better. So I'll provide the link in the video description and pin comment. This is the table I was talking about. And these are the categories they have mentioned: skilled, medium, and ineligible. So I'm going to just go very quickly and show you this list. So anybody, if you're confused whether your job is higher skilled, ineligible, or medium, you have to come to this page. This contains everything. So this should be your Bible. Now, let me start with the first column is your occupation code, then the job type and related job titles, and the tagging, whether it's higher skilled, ineligible. So first example, say 111. If your job is 111, it is higher skilled. So it doesn't matter whether you were sponsored before or not. If you get a sponsorship today, you are still considered higher skilled and you are eligible to apply for skill visa. However, say you are of job code 1112, which is elected officers and representatives, your company, your employer, they cannot sponsor you anymore because this job is not eligible for sponsorship. So what I have already done, I have tried to already look at all the jobs which are under ineligible category because that is what people are more worried about. So let's quickly see it. So from my screen, you can see 1161 officers in armed forces. You are ineligible to apply for skill visa. Moving to 2463, you can see clergy, again, ineligible. The next is non-commissioned officers and other ranks. Moving to sports players, again, they cannot apply for skill visa anymore. Again, sports coaches, instructors, and officials, they cannot apply for skill visa. Bank and post office clerk as well, you cannot apply for skill visa anymore. Records clerks and assistants, you can take a note of the job code. And of course, I'll provide the link with you guide. Stock control clerks and assistants, you're not eligible anymore. Library clerks and assistants, human resources, administrative occupations, you're not eligible anymore. And next is office supervisors, followed by data entry administrators, medical secretaries, legal secretaries, school secretaries. You are not eligible anymore. Receptionists as well, typists, not eligible. Cooks as well, no. But you can see chefs. Chefs are listed in medium scale. Because your job is listed in medium scale, it means either you can renew your visa or you can also, if your company is ready to sponsor you, you can still get sponsored definitely till 2026, till the occupation list is existing. Moving after cook, next is pest control officers, which is ineligible, care escorts, ineligible, undertakers, you're not eligible, sports and leisure assistants, not eligible, travel agents as well, you're not eligible at all. Moving to leisure and travel service occupations as well, which is not elsewhere classified. For example, holiday representatives, tour guides, tourist information assistants, you're not eligible anymore. Moving to hairdressers and barbers. I know people personally who got sponsored as a barber before. Now you cannot get sponsorship as a barber. Housekeepers and related occupations, no more eligible. Cleaning and housekeeping managers, again, you're not eligible. Look at this, 6232. This is caretakers. It says medium skill, extending in the same occupation only. It means a new visa cannot be given to this job code 6232. It's only for extending. So anyone who wants to renew a visa, this is allowed. But other than that, no. Cleaning, we talked about cleaning and housekeeping managers. Again, it is not eligible. Parking and civil enforcement occupations. Again, at the bottom here, you see sales and retail assistants, not eligible. Retail cashiers, telephone operators, not eligible. Collector, salespersons, not eligible at all. Debt and rent cash collectors. And telephonist, communication operators, call center and contact center occupations. Again, huge list. I'll provide the link. You can go through it, but a lot of jobs are removed completely and will not be eligible for skill visa. Okay. Now, if you want to pay attention to medium, all the medium jobs that you will see here, I just wanted to say, I know few people had inquired about the bus drivers, coach drivers, saying heavy vehicle, large vehicle drivers are in demand. So, but this is not eligible for skill visa at the moment, and you may not see any company who will be saying we can provide you. So just be careful. There may be still scammers who may take advantage of the guys who are not aware of the rules. So just be careful, guys. And again, a big list you can check from this link already, which I'll be sharing you guys. Okay. And of course, make sure you look at the word medium, where you can see which are the list of the jobs which are added in the temporary shortage occupation list. It means you can renew your visa or get a new visa as well. Now, other thing that you should do, just go to Google and type skilled worker visa home office page. And this is what you will see. When you scroll to this page, they have updated everything in terms of what salary they're expecting and the going rate for the job. So whichever is higher, you need to meet that. And here they have also mentioned you can still get a minimum salary, which may be lower if you're extending your skilled worker visa or you're updating it because you have a new job. Okay. And again, the minimum wage details are, again, it's hyperlinked, so you can read all the details here. I have already checked one by one. Some of the people who are still not sure of what is your job code, you have to click on this, which is called Cascade Occupation Code. For example, I went and searched here business analyst. So you can go and write here any job that you are not sure where it falls. For example, I've written data analyst. So based on what you type here, you will be giving a suggestion. You will be given a suggestion. You have to read it carefully, which one aligns to you more, and then you know which is your job code. This is how you identify it. I'll scroll down here and then view the table of eligible codes. This is exactly that we did now. And this is where I read about higher skill job versus the medium skill job versus what is ineligible job code. Now, one thing you guys should remember, even though the minimum salary which is mentioned is 41,700, it will depend on the going rate of your job. If the going rate of your job is says 45,000 pounds, you need to meet the job code's going rate, whichever is higher. The minimum salary threshold 41,700 versus the going rate, whichever is higher. So here 45,000 is higher. You have to meet that unless until you're renewing your visa. If you're renewing your visa, you have to look at the column of lower rate and that you have to meet. So I'll explain you what is the lower rate I'm talking about. So on that skill visa, there was another table which says going rates for eligible occupation code. So if you scroll down here, this is what I was saying, lower going rate. So say if your visa, here you see there's a line. if you got your COS before 4th of April 2024, not 2025, last year, and you are on a skilled worker visa, and if you're trying to renew your visa, say for the job code this 111, you don't have to meet this. You have to meet the lower going rate, this, which is this. I hope understood. But say if you are a person who are getting a visa now, you're getting a new job today and you're applying for a skill visa, you need to get a standard going rate of 88,000 and not 60. So lower going rates are only for people who are renewing or extending their visa and whose visa was issued before 4th of April, or you are working or applying under health and care worker visa. So I hope this is clear now. Again, I'll provide the link for you guys in the video description. So make sure you go through it. And I hope there's no more confusion which one to refer, whether the standard one versus the lower going rate. For the new applications, please follow the standard going rate. And for anyone who's renewing the visa, please follow the lower going rate. I hope that's clear. Now, quickly showing you the temporary shortage occupation list. So this is also updated. You can see the list of the jobs which is in the temporary shortage list versus the standard rate and the lower rate. So again, same rule applies. Here you will see the commentary here. The lower rate is for people whose visas were issued before 4th of April 2024. And just make sure you are familiar with the jobs which are under the temporary list. So example, engineering technicians, building and civil engineering, lab technicians, manager in logistics, CAD, drawing, architect, IT operation technicians. I have seen data analysts, dancers and choreographers, design occupations, which is not defined anywhere, data analysts, like I told, insurance, legal, financial accounting, business associate professionals, which is not defined anywhere, even HR roles, credit controller, information technology trainers, bookkeepers as well, pension insurance, pipe fitters, welding trades, lots of construction jobs like metalworking as well, air conditioning, vehicle technicians, vehicle paint technicians, electricians. It's all listed here. So you can still get sponsored on this, plumbers as well. Remember the jobs which are below RQF level 6 on the temporary list, you cannot bring your dependent. But anyone whose jobs are listed here and which is RQF level 6 and above, you can still bring your dependent. Again, floorers, wall tilers, painters, construction and building, trade, supervision, energy plant. So these are the jobs in the temporary shortage list. So again, I'll provide the link. So in short, that is what is being published and all the portals are updated. Now I want to make a comment about the new entrant because most of the students are watching my videos. So for new entrant, your salary threshold is 33,400 for up to 2 years for those switching from a graduate visa, and up to 4 years for those who are transitioning from a student visa to skill visa. Then for 4 years, you can take advantage of the lower job, which is 33,400. However, I want to get this clarified from Amil maybe because I read a comment somewhere. I'm not sure this is correct or not. This new entrant route is only applicable for the occupations from immigration salary list. I don't think it's true, but I will get this clarified. So in summary, what are the changes? Only roles at RQF level 6, which is graduate level, are now eligible for sponsorship. The minimum salary threshold is now 41,700. Overseas recruitment of care workers and senior carers is no longer permitted. However, people who are in the UK and if you've worked with a care agency, which is CQC registered, if you have worked with them for 3 months, you can still apply for skill visa being in the UK, and not someone who's outside, you cannot. And dependents are no longer allowed for jobs which is below RQF level 6. And in terms of whether the ILR will be extending from 5 to 10, there will be debate in the parliament early September this year. So those are the changes. I'm going to say do not panic. I will be sharing the links. Stay calm. If you have questions, please make sure you leave it in the comment section. I'm going to do another session very soon with Amil where we are happy to take your questions. And also we'll go through the table in terms of what you should be referring. Thanks. I hope you found this useful, and thank you for watching the video till the end. I'll see you guys soon with my next video. Till then, keep learning.